Hello, and welcome to Nekopara Volume 1. First, before we start, I gotta go into here. Effect and sound. Chest bouncing maximum. Hope this goes better than I tried to do Volume 0 before this, but it didn't work. Why did you say playing it in Japanese? I have it in English. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Phew, this should be most of the boxes then. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm as the moving truck disappeared from view. Although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. Well, it's a good day for a new start. I turned my head to look at the empty bakery, which didn't have any signage yet. Yeah, totally not any signage yet. Not ignore this up here. The brand new exterior wall had a western look with a predominantly white and brown motif. There was also a large window with lots of sunlight in. And finally, there were the words that displayed the name of the bakery, La Soleil. Instead of the proper French article, Le, it was La Soleil, meaning the sun. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best, I softly murmured to myself. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. I was going to start completely anew despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange for that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. Alright, in any case, I better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up. I stepped into the new smelling bakery. We got a white transition. What's with this big box? In front of me was a large box I just didn't recognize. In fact, there are two of them. Fragile, delicate, absolutely this side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. The warnings were going overboard, and they're getting annoying. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. First off, there are boxes that look like they came from my house. These are for the bakery. There's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. There were no tags for the moving company either. All there was those warning labels. Well, I'll know for sure once I open the... my box just sneezed. Huh? Like, it's not fooling anyone. What? That's just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think cats talk. Like that would fool me. What are you doing, Chocola? We just saw each other at home yesterday, you know. Oh, well, where are they now? Well, compared to the rest of my things, you are heavy. Oh god, he just said that. She ignored what I said. Chocolate puffed out her cheeks. You say that she was always happy-go-lucky. Rather, she preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Well, I guess that's how you describe Chokla. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. Oh, box 2. Hey.
お久しぶり、ご主人。奉仕業者のトラックの中が埃っぽくて、鼻がムズムズ、つらかった。
Getting carried inside of a moon truck. What is this? Pokemon Emerald? Why is Vanilla here too?
ショコラがいるところ。それは私がいるところだから。それに、猫は狭いところは嫌いじゃない。あと私も、こっちの段ボールも重いから気をつけろよとか言われた。だから私もここ。なんすか?
You steamed us some broccoli? Again, huh? In any case, Chocolate and Vanilla, get out of there. I was at my wit's end with large boxes that had suddenly showed up. Anyhow, Chocolate and Vanilla got out of their boxes. Why is no one picking up the phone? What is Shigure doing? I hung up after trying to call my little sister. There was no way that Chocolate and Vanilla could have gotten mixed in with the rest of the boxes in the first place. On the outside, Catgirls look almost like humans. They can understand words and talk just like us. But more than humans, Catgirls were closer to normal cats. After all, Catgirls had ears and tails just like cats do. They were genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred to as Catgirls. These days, Catgirls fit into society as pets or in families or partners to humans. My little sister really loves to dote on Catgirls, so our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. In any case, they couldn't have mailed themselves all on their own. Mailing living things to the post would be impossible, for one thing. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus, I can only guess that this was somehow Shigure's doing. I see, so Shigure was an accomplice then. It's pretty, huh? Mew betting? Yeah, let's look up for 151st Pokemon. She bounced, so I can do this. Yeah, return of that something that shakes. We get an achievement for that. Although she has the small bouncies. Okay, it's snuggle time. Let's have the snuggle time. Let's just put some English there. Don't get out of control and hurt yourselves. Without any ill intentions, the Catgirls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the 2nd floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young Catgirls anymore either, so I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up an address in my phone's address book. Minaduki Residence. Well, I already left a Shigure a message, so she'd call me back later. Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back in my pocket. I had moved out without saying anything. So for her to call me back within the day seemed a bit stupid. Well, it wasn't really an issue I needed to bring up at this moment. I should hear from Shigure soon anyhow. That was quick. More snuggle time. A passing score? What's that score exactly, by the way? Good work, you two. Good work. Gosh, both of you have major bedheads. Jeez.
ご主人様のなでなで大好き。気持ちいいです。苦しゅうない。
I tidied up their hair with a comb. Their soft hair felt nice as always. I lightly bonked them both on the head while they had their eyes closed. Now then, why were the two of you hiding among my moving boxes?
ご主人様が連れてってくれないって言うから仕方なく。ショコラが行くって言うから。
You had no choice, just tagged along. You two. Well, I figured that had to be the reason, but anyhow, I recomposed myself and looked at the two of them again. Listen up, okay? How many times have I told you to? This isn't a vacation or a picnic. I moved out because I have no intention of going back there. If you were at home, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shigari and the other Catgirls were there too. It'd be better if you two just... what? Let's chocolate.
違うんです。これはお腹が反抗期なだけなんです。だから違うんです。本当に。
It's just being rebellious.
朝早かったせいで朝ごはん食べ損なったから仕方ない。
There's no time to eat breakfast.
それにショコラはお腹の音も可愛い。
Well, listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw that it was already past 1 o'clock. Now that I thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either. Well, why don't we have lunch first then?
ご主人様大好き。さすがご主人は話がわかる。かたじけない。
These two were as easygoing as always. Get fired up. Meat must be meat. I'm getting excited. Getting excited. Excited.
お買い物。ご主人様とお買い物。にゃー。最近
I'm trying to meow
ご
too.
主人が全然お買い物連れて行ってくれなかったからショコラのテンションが青天井。にゃー。バニラだって実はウキウキしてるくせに。
Yeah, she doesn't express it much though.
ほら、ほっぺふにふにしちゃうぞ。おい、ショコラくすぐった。にゃダメ。
Don't. You bother those around us, so try not to get carried away, you two. Since the refrigerator is empty, we headed to the nearby shopping district to buy groceries. From brand name clothing stores to supermarkets, there was an array of stores. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities amongst them. If you come here, we have just about everything. That's how the real estate agent had recommended this place to me. Wait, don't you two go shopping with Shigari often?
もう、しぐれちゃんとご主人様じゃ全然違うんです。ご主人はほんと、ご主人たる自覚がなくて困る。ショコラが不憫。
Hey, first of all, Shigari's your master.
しぐれちゃんもご主人様だけど、しぐれちゃんはしぐれちゃんなんです。
Nice circular logic there, Chocola.
だからご主人様はご主人様なんです。全然違うでしょ？ね。理屈になってないけど、熱意は伝わる。さすがはショコラ。パチパチパチ。
Patchy, patchy, patchy. Never mind then. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store, okay? I parted from the two of them. I decided to hurry on ahead to the end of the episode. Me too. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.